Good morning. Hello, and I am Danelle German, the founder of the National Cat Groomers Institute. After opening a feline exclusive salon in South Carolina and rapidly growing my clientele into the thousands back in the day before social media was even a thing, I discovered that the pet grooming industry as a whole completely overlooked cat grooming as a viable vocation. So to fill that void, I wrote the world's first certification standards and training material for cat grooming and have since trained students from all over the globe, just like yourself. Today, during this episode of August Answers to Cat Grooming Questions, I'm going to tell you exactly what to say when a client insists that their cat does not need a bath, nor do they want it. Have you ever experienced this? I have to be honest and tell you this was something I encountered several times early on when I was getting new clients on a daily basis and totally winging it when it came to offering specific services as well as attaching a price tag to each of those services. Because my cat grooming beginnings started in the show halls when I was showing Persians and doing well with it, I knew beyond a shadow of a doubt that bathing was essential to producing stellar results, and it was essential for mat prevention. It only made sense then that my new cat clients were all going to get a bath and blow dry as part of the groom package, even if they didn't want it. Why? Because without the bath and blow dry, the coat wouldn't be clean. It really is that simple. Today's episode is all about answering this question. Do you offer cat grooming without a bath for clients that don't want to pay for the bath option or think their cat cannot handle it? Here's a question for you. Would you groom a standard poodle without a bath and blow dry and consider that satisfactory? I surely hope not. I can hear many of you saying, of course not. So then, why would it even be a consideration to groom a cat but not include a bath and blow dry? Cats have hair, cats have skin. They get dirty just like a dog or a horse or a human. Shampoo and water get them clean. Did you know the number one reason people call to inquire about cat grooming services is because their cat is matted to some degree and the owner cannot fix this problem themselves? There are two important things you need to know about cats and mats. Number one, cats are greasy. They are all greasy. And I don't care what anyone else says about this, they are greasy. I know this from showing cats all those many years. Grease is the enemy. Grease is what destroys a beautiful flowing coat and gives it a bunch of clumpy separation, which is so not pretty. Strip out that grease with a shampoo that does the job well, such as Chubb's bars, and you will end up with a beautiful finish, even down the legs, behind the ears, and all the rest. And number two, cats shed. Unless they have no hair, they shed. Shed hair sticks to the hair still on the cat when the coat is greasy, and this creates a tangle. Hair keeps shedding on a daily basis, and when it gets caught up in that tangle, the tangle gets bigger and becomes more of a knot of matted hair. And it keeps getting bigger as more hair sheds but can't get free from the knot of matted hair. It remains right there, creating an even bigger mess and causing the mat to become tighter and tighter, closer to the skin. If left for some length of time, this then becomes a pelt, or a hard shell of matted hair that can be quite thick. It's important to note that these mats or pelts do not remove themselves. The only way to get rid of the serious matting and solid pelting is to shave it off the cat's body. And cats do not pick up clippers and do this themselves. If they did, the myth that cats groom themselves might actually be true. Someone, you or me or another pro cat groomer, must free the cat from the pelt of matted hair. So if greasy skin and coat plus continually shedding hair cause the matting, doesn't it make total sense that a regular degreasing bath plus a complete blow dry, followed by a good comb out, would prevent the mats from happening? Well, sure it does. The two key words here are regular and degreasing. This should be done every 4 to 6 weeks for the average cat and more frequently for the serious greaseball cats. And degreasing must take place. A shampoo that actually degreases well must be used, and the bath should be done properly. Bathing a cat is an art. I can tell you from experience that when we handed 6 greasy cats to 6 new students at our cat grooming school, and each student had the same type of tub, the same water source, and the same degreaser shampoo, not all 6 cats came out looking clump-free and beautiful at first. There often had to be some fine-tuning of the actual bathing to perfect the end result. In case you are wondering what shampoo works well for thorough cat coat degreasing, the one I recommend above all others is Chubb's Bars. We will post a link to it in the comments. I invented this organic shampoo bar for animals. It is sold worldwide with foreign distributors in some countries outside the U.S. in addition to our U.S. distributor. Chubb's Bars work really well on greasy cat hair because I created this shampoo to do exactly that. So when a client asks you for a cat groom without a bath, you know the answer will always be no. Because it wouldn't be a groom without the bath and blow dry to remove grease and dead coat and leave the cat clean. Sometimes all it takes is a bit of explaining for the client to understand that your end goal is a cat groom that solves their problems and prevents new problems in the coming weeks. Here is a sample phone conversation I have had literally hundreds of times with prospective clients calling to ask about grooming services but not wanting their cat to get a bath. Client: Hi, how much do you charge to groom a cat? Me: What kind of cat do you have? What sort of problems are you dealing with? Client: My cat has a couple mats on her back leg. I guess she stopped grooming herself when we went on vacation last week. I tried to get the mats out, but she is not having it. I'm hoping you can get these out. Me: Sure thing, it's what we do. When you bring her in, I'll do a quick assessment that will tell me what options are best for your kitty, and then we'll go from there. She will go home completely mat-free. That is our guarantee. Do Thursdays work for you? I can get you in on the 23rd at 10. Client: What will be included in the groom? Me: Your cat will get a nail trim, a bath, a blow dry, and mat removal. Once I see her in person, I can tell you if this will require any shaving. Sometimes we are able to get the mats out without shaving, and for some cats, this is a much better option. Client: Oh, we don't need the bath. I doubt she would tolerate the bath anyway. So how much for just getting the mats out but no bathing? Me: Matting on cats is caused by greasiness in the coat, which is present on all cats. So giving your kitty a bath will not only get her clean and make sure all the mats are completely gone, but it will also provide mat prevention between regular groom appointments. The best thing is for her to not be matted ever again. That's our mission. Our focus is on providing beautiful grooms for every cat and providing prevention services so they don't ever have to deal with tight mats, pulling on the skin, or creating even worse problems in the future. You'd be surprised to see how well the cats do with the bath. It is amazing. You can even go to our website or Facebook page to check out some of the videos of cats being bathed. Let's get your cat set up for that Thursday appointment before it gets filled. We don't want her matting to get any worse. Our mat removal fee does go up the worse it gets. You see, the conversation ends with a new cat groom appointment. And then my job on appointment day is to provide the client with the right options for their cat and then stellar groom results plus a maintenance plan of action for the future. This is exactly how I built my cat clientele into the thousands with a schedule full of awesome cat owners as the backbone of my business. Remember this: Clients don't know unless we tell them. If we are expecting them to get it before we explain the reality, we are expecting the impossible. Before and after photos are a great way to drive in this message, so keep some on hand to show clients in person and also include these on your website as well as business social media pages. In addition to the mat prevention benefits, regular bathing of a cat also keeps the bum neat and tidy, the face and feet clean. It promotes flea prevention and improves the overall appearance and condition of the coat. A groomed cat is a happy cat. That was the slogan at my salon from the very beginning. Cats love to look and feel beautiful because underneath it all, they are narcissistic creatures. But it's one of the things we love about them, right? Be sure to grab the cheat sheet phone script from today's episode of August Answers to Cat Grooming Questions in the intro to NCGI Cat Grooming Facebook group. We've got that there for you along with cheat sheets from previous episodes and additional resources for you to use. During a previous episode of August Answers, I explained why you shouldn't just shave out mats when a client requests such a horrendous groom style and what you can do instead. Feel free to check that out by going to nationalcatgroomers.com/spot-shaving. That's nationalcatgroomers.com/spot-shaving. If you want to use my tried and true words to get clients sold on regular professional cat grooming, you can do so by getting the customer brochures at nationalcatgroomers.com/shop. You can add your own contact information to the blank space on the back of the brochures and use these to hand out to clients or leave them at local vet practices, shelters, and other places that can refer to you for cat grooming services. The link is posted in the comments. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you next week.